Good morning, XRP family. It's your boy XRP 420 here. Today is October 31st, Halloween, bringing you the latest XRP news. Smoking on a hybrid this morning. What are you guys smoking on? XRP currently at 51 cents, 0.31% down in the last 24 hours, but Bitcoin is still pushing. I know you guys have been seeing that Bitcoin almost hit its all-time high. It's still in that range. Other coins are dipping a bit, but Bitcoin is still rallying, so we'll see what happens. Swift, the ISO 222 for payments migration deadline is approaching. Are you ready? Take part in our survey and share insight on your institutions, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, ISO 222 is about to be released, guys. And as you know, XRP is among those tokens that are compliant with ISO 222, as well as XLM, which I hold both. Definitely diversify your portfolio, guys. Do not have all your eggs in one basket. There's tons of other coins out here with utility, as well as stocks and other things. So diversify yourself. So if we're waiting for one like XRP, maybe another will take off during that time frame, so stay diversified. eGrab crypto post XRP Bitcoin RSI update. The monthly RSI for XRP and Bitcoin is forming a double bottom, a classic bullish signal. This setup often marks the beginning of a trend reversal, hinting that momentum could be shifting upward. This formation might be setting the stage for the next big move. Stay steady and strong. Look at this chart. We had a bottom back in 2017. Boom, we shot up. We had almost a double bottom back in 2021 and we shot up. And look how long we've been down, guys, for the last 2 or 3 years. And then we just had a double bottom. So we'll see. The sky's the limit. I have faith. I think XRP is going into double digits this bull run. I know some of you guys in my comments are thinking that it's going to triple digits. If it does, I'll lose my fucking mind. Double digits is realistic for me, but shit. Triple digits or quad digits, shit, I'm all for it. Nick Fields posts, Ripple's XRP co-founder Chris Larson explains Evernote. That's the world where I think you could see 1 billion times, 1 billion transactions. With Evernote, you can both use any programming language and you can use any form of ledger. So whether it be a distributed ledger or a decentralized ledger, whether it be PayPal, centralized ledger, Chase, or whatever. Let's hear what he has to say.
That with Codius, you can both use any programming language. And you can use any form of ledger. So whether it be a distributed ledger, decentralized ledger, whether it be PayPal, centralized ledger, Chase, whatever, we think those smart contracts should be able to tie anything of value from any counterparty or non-counterparty. So that's a kind of a fundamental foundation of it. But what that should do then is allow, to your point, the idea of autonomous agents. So a good example would be, today the only kind of autonomous agent that can exist is basically a virus, which is usually having to do bad things to support itself. Originally, the idea behind viruses was that you could have benevolent viruses, and we think with things like autonomous agents that can think of a program that can exist in the wild and kind of have a bank account. An application cannot go to Chase and open a bank account, which means it can't support itself. It can't take in payments from customers. It can't hire developers to improve itself. And something like Codius would allow that to happen. So you might have a world where you have benevolent agents running around that could actually be antibodies for viruses. That would be one example, taking the place of antivirus companies. You could have an autonomous agent that would be like an Uber, where you wouldn't need Uber. You'd have a direct sort of connection between the customer and the driver. That driver actually could be eventually a self-driving car. What gets really interesting there is you could theoretically eliminate profit margins because autonomous agents don't need to make profit. These things will have a lot of obviously this is in the future a bit, but this is real now. You can do this all very today, and you'll see a lot of new tools coming out. But that's the world where I think you could see 1 billion times 1 billion transactions a day, if you're really going into a world of an internet for value with smart agents. So we shouldn't be talking about technology that replaces existing payment numbers. We should be talking about a world like the Internet of Information, where you see just exponential increases in the amount of value being transmitted.
Well, there you go, guys. With this language and on the ledger and the decentralized ledger, everything they have going on, XRP is going to be the future of money. And Chris Larson just donated all that money to fucking Kamala Harris. So, I'm hoping Trump wins, guys. I'm rooting for it. But I don't know if you guys have been seeing what's going on, but there's a lot of election fraud going on. And Trump's trying to combat this shit. But it's so many people against him in the government, guys. So we'll see. And I think Chris Larson gave her all that money because maybe he knows, again, something that we don't know. BlackRock CEO says every asset will be tokenized. Let's see what he has to say.
We believe the next step going forward will be the tokenization of financial assets. And that means every stock, every bond will have its own, basically, CUSIP. It'll be on one general ledger. Every investor, you and I, will have our own number, our own identification. We could rid ourselves of all issues around illicit activities around bonds and stocks and digital by having a tokenization. But the most importantly thing, we could customize strategies through tokenization.
Guys, tokenization is the fucking future. And who's already set up to handle this type of volume at a cheap price? XRP. Stay patient, stay confident. Breaking news. Former director of Ripple, Sean McBride, just commented Swift will use XRP. XRP, I've been doing these local rally events in India, point with thesis, blah, blah, blah. Where do you write this at? Source. Trust me, bro. I don't know about this one, Kenny. Charlie Baleo, stocks at an all-time high. Home prices at an all-time high. Gold at an all-time high. Bitcoin, all-time high. National debt, all-time high. CPI inflation, 3% for 48 months straight, longest period of high inflation since the 1990s. And the Feds are cutting rates again next week. We are going to the fucking moon. MetaMan X, wait. JP Morgan owns a stake in MetaMask and owns a stake in Consensus, which recently MetaMask made it easier to connect to the XRPO. What? Connect the dots. Maybe we're going to have a huge part of this move, guys. I keep telling you fuckers, all we got to do is be here. Be here and be present. Do not sell your bags. We've been dealing with this shit for years. We're warriors. This shit's eventually going to move, and you do not want to sell your bag before this shit moves. Just be patient. If you have emergencies and bills you got to pay, I get it. But if you don't, I wouldn't be taking my money out of XRP and reinvesting it into shit. Just let it rock. Blockchain daily news. Breaking news. 1 trillion USD minute at the Tether Treasury. What the fuck do they need all this money for? What's going on? This was 2 days ago. What's going on, guys? Tuck Rico. XRP holders before. I'm going to get rich and I'm going to drop my balls on everyone that ever doubted me. XR holders now. I've learned a lot. I've been humbled. I'm ready to make a difference where I am called to do so. Facts. We started off on this shit. I'm going to get rich quick. This is the golden opportunity. People are so stupid. Yada, yada, yada. Now we've been in this shit for years. We're numb to this shit. We're humble. We're more educated than we were. And we're patient. Just stay patient, guys. We're going to be eating real good soon. a kook stat says you can't see it yet, and yet here we are, but you can feel it. You can sense it coming at you. Years and years upon waiting, and here we are upon a deadly but lightning night. The stars spark bright, and he who oversees our imaginary world wishes luck upon us and only us. Will you still be here to witness it? Will you still be alive? Count back 3 and add a nice to it. Where did you get the uncertainty? Certainty of your future. I thought this was a dope post. It's not really crazy related to XRP, but again, another post telling you that the shit, our time is coming. Just be patient, and we gonna get there. Just fucking be patient. Last post today, guys, by Anthony Popliano. I'm not a huge fan of him. He's a huge Bitcoin maxi, but this post was very accurate for you guys that are spreading the FUD with XRP and other coins because it's not moving when you want it to fucking move. Google was not the company it is today. Amazon, Tesla. We all have to start somewhere. Ripple hasn't even fucking went public yet, guys. We're early. The best investors in the world are really good at doing nothing for long periods of time. Buy and fucking hold. I got a couple of buddies who trade all the time, and they're taking losses all the time. But you know what I'm doing? I bought, and I'm fucking holding. I'm not a day trader. I'm not trying to get rich quick. The wealthiest people in the world made great investments in great companies, and they got very wealthy from it. And we're going to be part of that bunch. It's your boy XRP420. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys are smoking in the comments. I appreciate all the love. It's October 31st. What are you guys dressing up for tonight? I'm taking my son out to go trick-or-treating tonight. Think it'll be a good time. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for everything.